The Netflix drama is based on Vikram Chandra's 2006 novel Sacred Games, a sprawling 1,000-page epic which covers everything from politics, class, religion and more. Sacred Games follows down-on-side luck Mumbai police officer Sartai Singh, played by Saif Ali Khan, who is warned in an ominous phone call that he has 25 days to save Mumbai. It emerges that the man at the other end of the line is notorious gangster Ganesh Gaitan, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, who has surfaced after years underground to issue his chilling warning. Thus unfolds a tale as Sartai rushes to save the city from an unknown threat that will millions as we learn about Gaitan's rise to power. The 8-part drama only dropped last week but is already being hailed as a compelling watch by audiences, and for good reason. Will there be another series of Sacred Games? Directors Anurag Kashyap and Vikram Chandra have more than delivered with Sacred Games that doesn't shy away from violence or nudity in the telling of this dark tale. They've juxtaposed the grit and the glamour of Mumbai to create a new genre that is quickly being termed Bollywood noir. Unsurprisingly, Sacred Games is already garnering comparisons to fellow Netflix mafia drama Narcos. You get the sense that the likes of Oscar-winning Slumdog Millionaire and more recently Lion have served as precursors to Sacred Games with an equally uncompromising portrayal, which at times is an uncomfortable and tough watch. Sacred Games gives audiences a 360-degree view of the city, portraying both the poverty and the wealth and highlighting the differences between the two. In doing so, we get a truthful and honest depiction of a country that is rich in history and culture. This is more than a police procedural or gangster thriller. It feels all-encompassing with elements of The Wire in its approach to storytelling. Sacred Games ending explained while the story takes place in the present, there are flashbacks to Gaitan's meteoric rise from his humble beginnings as the son of a priest in a rural village. In voiceover, the mobster gives context to his story by mentioning the key moments in India's recent history, including the Bofors political scandal and the Mandal Commission, which ground Sacred Games in reality. Despite this, the show is teetering on the brink of magical realism, and you do start to wonder if there is a supernatural or otherworldly force at play here. Gangster Gaitan seems certain of his own immortality, so much so you wonder if he could well be a mythical deity reborn. The uncertainty simply adds to this compelling drama. Sacred Games has a cast to match the script, with joint leads Khan and Siddiqui proving to be utterly watchable, with their characters are inexplicably linked. Siddiqui is superb as Gaitan, who is one of the best TV villains for a while and is an anti-hero that you're rooting for even though he's a cold-blooded. In an interesting coincidence, the young Gaitan is played by rising star and child actor Sunny Panwar of Lion fame, which also featured Siddiqui. On the flip side, we also find ourselves cheering Sartai on as he's constantly on the back foot as he tries to fight for justice in an inherently corrupt police force. Who is Sacred Games actress Kubra Seth, who plays Kakko. But the women also hold their own in Sacred Games, with up-and-coming actress Radhika Apte as Raw Agent and analyst Anjali Mathur. Her hard-as-nails agent is given a more prominent role in the drama compared to the novel and isn't afraid to give as good as she gets in her testosterone-fueled line of work. Then there's model and breakout star Kubra Seth, who plays transgender singer and dancer Kakko, who entrances Gaitan and the aunts. She is mesmerizing, and the love story between Kakko and Gaitan is poignant and heartbreaking. It's safe to say that Netflix has a success on its hands with Sacred Games, which looks likely to have several seasons. The first run only covers 1/4 of Chandra's source material. Following the release and quick success of Sacred Games, Netflix has also commissioned Indian horror series Ghoul, showing that international audiences want new stories and new settings. The show's success proves that language is no longer a barrier to telling stories. While we're not completely there yet with international TV, we are becoming a hell of a lot more open, which can only be a good thing. Sacred Games is available to watch on Netflix now.